Hello, 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 everyone. It's me, it's your girl, Sia Knight, and welcome back to the channel. I am the Mobile Notary Mentor, and I am here to report to you how it's going. My first full week as a remote online notary, and I wanted to let you guys know because I've read in the comments, people are like, "Hey, let me know how it's going." I've also seen on some forums, some people have questions about whether or not to do the remote online notary. Is it worth it? You get the pay is so low. Is it worth it? And I have some opinions on that as well. But first, I just want to talk about how it's going. Before I start, please hit subscribe, hit the like button, make sure you turn on the bell so you can get the notifications when I am dropping new videos and dropping more knowledge about what it's like to be a mobile notary. And my slant, my business, I really focused more on general notary work. There are lots of people who are in the loan signing space, and that is an interesting space. It can be very lucrative. I'm not going to lie to you about that. It's just not. It's not my ministry. It's not what I have spent a lot of time and effort doing. So let's talk about doing general notary work as a remote online notary. So I mentioned before that the state I'm in, the Commonwealth of Virginia, we were the first to do remote online notaries. Yay, shout out to us. It started back in 2011, so almost about 10 years ago. But now, as you can imagine, with COVID, more and more states have gotten on board. And several states have done emergency kind of legislation to allow notaries to do this. And there's a whole process to get commissioned as a remote electronic notary. And so I did another video on that. I'm not going to waste a lot of time and energy recapping that, but I just want you to know that about a week ago, I got approved to be a Ron on Notarize. And Notarize is probably one of the best known platforms to perform online notaries out there. I think they were one of the first, and they're just out there in these notarization streets. So I got approved to do notaries through Notarize. So what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to start taking calls. That was maybe last Tuesday. I started taking calls, and it takes a while to get the swing of things. One thing that I was not I was not prepared for is the fact that when I sit at the computer, I put my headphones on. I do something else on the computer, or if I'm checking email, I'll do something, and the computer will ring, 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 and then you go to answer it. Let me tell you, you have to be quick draw McGraw to get these phone calls answered, because I guess there are hundreds, if not thousands, of notaries all over the country or the states that allow it, who are also sitting at their computers waiting to answer calls, because it's not going to ring more than like twice. So I like, first my nerves were bad because I would be sitting here ringing and it would be ringing in my ears. So I had to get used to that. I had to kind of get used to the mouse movement in terms of if I'm doing something, I have two screens. So if I'm doing something on one screen while I'm waiting, I will hover over. Isn't that something? I'd hover over on the side with Notarize just in case somebody calls. I could click it real quick. So it's a lot to it. But once you get into the swing of things, I really like it, because really and truly, to notarize a document, to be thorough, to go through the script, they have a script they give you, and I try to go through most. It doesn't matter if it focuses. You don't need to read the real script. Once you say everything that needs to be said and do everything properly, etc., it takes maybe about 5 minutes to notarize a document. So it can be, so with Notarize, they give you at this point $5 per notarization. So you might say $5, that's not a lot of money. But if you're sitting here at the computer, it can add up. In fact, I thought I would share some information on kind of how I've done so far. Now, allow me to share my screen. Okay, let me put this up on the other screen. I'm going to show you kind of how I've done so far in terms of the payouts for Notarize. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to be as slow as it appears. Okay, screen two. Okay, hopefully, yes, you guys can see now. This is Notarize. As you see, they work with a company called Stripe. And Stripe does what they call it's supposed to be like a daily payout, but we had a holiday. It was Veterans Day in the middle of last week. So I think there was a kind of an issue with getting it started. And plus, my first payouts didn't start. But as you see, I've been sitting on this computer, like doing a little something, something for several days. And in fact, one day I sat on the weekend, $125, just sitting, answering calls and notarizing documents. And this is at $5 a shot. So these are the different days that I have so far. And so this is good. So, oh gosh, I should have added this up beforehand, but I did not. So that's 125, about 226, 231, 260 something, which is awesome. I appreciate that. I'm thanking God for that. But also, I want to show you that this is my dashboard with Notarize. And right now I've got like $102 like in the dashboard that will go into the queue for the next payment. So I am doing okay when it comes to sitting on this computer doing remote online notaries. And I wanted to just kind of hop on and give you guys an idea how things are going because people have been asking, people have been emailing, they've been leaving comments, and I wanted to make sure I didn't leave you guys hanging. Another thing that I want to let you know is that I am going to open a course starting in January on how to best plan, set up, and market your general notary work business, your business as a mobile notary. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in that, I'm willing to. I really want to know kind of how many folks are interested in the content of a course like that. If you are, leave me a comment below. If you have any other questions, leave me a comment below. I think that's it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And until next time, bye bye. Hello, everyone. It's me. It's your girl, Sia Knight. I am here as the mobile notary mentor. I am here to give you all an update on how things are going, my journey as a RON or a remote online notary. I brought you with me on my journey when I first signed up to be a RON. I let you know how it was going as soon as I got approved and I'd gotten a few days under my belt. Now I'm 2 weeks in and I want to give you an earnings report. That's right. I am letting y'all in, opening up my pocketbook, opening up my wallet, and let all you folks know kind of how it's going. Not because I want to boast or brag or even loan you any money, because I want you to know what's possible for you. If you are sitting on the sidelines, if you have thought about becoming a notary, this might be for you. If you've heard all the hoopla about loan signings, but you're not quite sure if that's what you want to do, this may be for you. So that's why I wanted to come on and give you an update. Now, before I show you the earnings report, the one thing I will say is this: hear ye, hear ye. The doors are now open for my class, the new Notary Academy, the NNA. See what I did there? The new Notary Academy, the doors are now open. So, this academy, this course, these modules are designed for people who are brand new notaries, meaning 0 to 12 months of experience, who have been kind of on the sidelines, who've been a little bit apprehensive, a bit nervous to kind of jump out there. You need a mentor, you need some step by step instructions. Guess what? I'm providing that. Now, the course itself starts, the modules will be released on January 4th. But what you can do is you can go ahead and pre order the course and ask me any questions leading up until that time. So the link is below for the new Notary Academy. Now, let's get down to business. Now, this video is designed to show you how things are going in my life as a remote online notary. So, I want you to also keep this in the context, guys. I'm also doing mobile notary work, general notary work, not loan signings, just not my jam. I've done several of those over the past several days. So this is one piece of my business. That again, part time, part time. I'm not doing this full time. So I just want to share with you what's possible. Okay, let me share my screen. Again, this is through Notarize. I'm in Virginia. In Virginia, there are a few different companies that you can use. I chose to go with Notarize. And I've been very, very pleased with Notarize. They are straightforward. They have great customer support, great notary support. So I like Notarize. So just an idea of kind of what things have been happening in the past 14 or so days. As you see, the first day I got paid out was November 13th. Cool. All right, $31. I was ecstatic. I'm like, okay, if I can sit at my house and answer the phone, the computer, and get $31, not bad. So it looks like the next day I probably answered a call. Okay, cool. The day after that, I started rolling. All right. So as you see, 125, and then some other amounts here. People have asked me, so how long do you sit at the computer? And it's a hard question to answer because um, when I'm at the computer, if it's a slower time, I can be checking my email. I can be watching a Netflix show. I can be doing, because actually I have two screens too, but I also have a TV over there. So I can just be here, just relaxing, chilling, just, I don't know, just hanging out a little bit. And then the computer will ring, 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 put my YouTube video, whatever, on pause, answer the call, do the notarization. Thank you, blah, 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 bye bye, and about 6 minutes later, I can get back to what I was doing. So it's very, very part-time, and I'm able to multitask that way. Hopefully, if you're able to do that too, this might be your jam. So as you see here, here are the different amounts that I've made on the different days. And it says a daily payout, but I don't know. I've noticed something funky happens. Like I don't think they pay out on Mondays, or I don't know. But I just like to wake up, look at my account and say, whew, thank you, Lord. That's what I like. So if you were to add all of this up, and plus this is my current balance for today for a few calls that I've taken, it's about 800 bucks. So and look, if you add this up and it doesn't add up to 800 bucks and I was wrong, then sorry. But I think I did it a little bit ahead of the video, and it added, it was like 795 or something like that, which I think is pretty good for 2 weeks worth of work that I did not have to get in my car. I didn't have to drive around. I didn't have to get in and out of my car. I didn't have to pay for gas. I did all of those things are things that I would say to consider because I've done lots of different types of side
gigs, side hustle, part-time jobs, part-time gigs, etc. But for me, this is what's working for me in my household right now. So there you are, folks. Some of you all were inquisitive. Some of y'all were just plain nosy. That's fine because I know I am too sometimes. So that's how things are going now when it comes to my notarized side gig. And that's again on a very, very part time basis. I'm not sitting on the computer for 12 hours a day, but I will sit here for about maybe 2 or 3 hours. Again, doing other things. Um, Mainly in the evenings. It's interesting because I've gotten calls from all around the world. So yesterday I talked to two people in Dubai, I talked to someone in France, I talked to someone in Haiti, I talked to someone in Brazil. Um, Today I talked to someone um, in I can't remember, somewhere exotic and wonderful. So just all over the world. So it's actually kind of fun as well. So if you have any questions about becoming or being a remote online notary, that's one of the modules that I will cover in my new Notary Academy. Once again, the link is down below if you have any questions about it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Hit the bell so you'll know when more videos come out so you can learn more about general notary work. Again, that's me. That's what I do, general notary work. All right, folks, until next time, thanks for watching. Hello, 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 everyone. It's me, it's your girl, Sia Knight. I'm the mobile notary mentor, and I am here to bring you a video that people have been asking me to share. And it's about my earnings. So it's a second earnings report from my job as a remote online notary on the Notarized platform. So I shared my earnings as I had begun my journey there. I think I started like November 11th or somewhere around there, and I talked about how much I had earned. And so at that point, I was at the gold, and later I made it to the silver level, which meant that I could notarize kind of business transactions, businesses kind of partner with Notarize. And then they say, hey, we're going to send customers to you all to notarize these documents. So that's what I had kind of coming to me. And so Notarize had been feeding me customers, and it was like $5 a pop. So, but you could it only takes about 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most to do a notarization, so you could kinda get up to, a nice number per hour in terms of your earnings. But, da, 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 since then, I have been approved for the gold level, which means that I now do some real estate transactions, and that has been pretty much a game changer, and I'm going to share my earnings since then. So let me go ahead and do what I call a screen share. So as you see, I've taken a screenshot of my earnings. So I will let you know that I started, if you take a look, January 21st, 22nd. Okay, not bad, not bad. I do this very part-time. I don't sit on the computer all day. So I was making some, nice change. Good, not bad to wake up to these deposits in your account. But it was around this time, if you take a look, boom, around February 4th. I think that might have been the actual day that I first got started, and you'll see that the daily earnings, and all of these are daily earnings, have jumped up. I might get on the computer for like 20, 30 minutes. So that's what you'll see here. But as you see, in all, the daily earnings have jumped up a bunch because I now do the real estate transactions. And the real estate transactions, since I've been doing those, I think I've been averaging about $40 to $50 an hour. So that's not bad at all. Now, I will say that, as you can see, I've been taking some days off in between. I've just had some things going on. And so this isn't on a daily basis, but as you can imagine, if I were doing this on a daily basis, it would definitely add up, and it has been adding up. So, and I very much appreciate that. So, people have been asking me to give another earnings report in terms of kind of, hey, how are things going now? And I'm happy to say that based on my experience with Notarize, I would highly recommend it. Now, also, I recommend that you know what you're doing when you are on the platform. And I also recommend that you kind of you take it very seriously, because what you don't want to do is to do anything, do a sloppy job, do a bad job, and put your commission at risk. Because if I have no commission, all of these earnings are zero. So I just wanted to kind of give that type of warning as well. So that's it. This is a quick video. I just wanted to share with you all kind of how things are going. And that's it. Oh, another thing that I need you to know is that on February 27th, I'm having another new notary workshop. We had a blast at the first new notary workshop. It's really designed for notaries 0 to 12 months in, who are they've gotten their commission, they don't know exactly what they want to do, they don't know what to specialize in. So we get in there, we talk about it. I do some real time coaching there, and it's really for notaries to it's designed to help you get general notary work. General notary work. So it's not in the world or the realm of the loan signings. There's plenty of information out there for that. There's wonderful trainings and people who have done videos, etc. My lane, my jam is general notary work. But now look at me. Now I'm doing loan signings, but only as a remote online notary, because I can't get down with all the paper and all the running around. I'm done with that. So, all right. So, folks, thank you so much for joining. And until next time, happy signing and have a great day. Bye.